Are you ready to rock?
Hang on. Get myself steady. So
away
we're
from
going
me, get away
into
from me a
the
bit,
we're going
get
into
away
the
from me a
tunnel
bit.
or just round the rock.
Other side of the tunnel. We have to go through the tunnel. First
Through
man
the
through the tunnel wins.
right.
3,
So
2, 1,
one.
go!
Go. Oh, he's going for it. He's going for it. But yeah, I think but Behemoths are definitely the next big hype, really, in terms of that.
I say you got Metro and Aliens as well. But
Yeah, because Ben's Metro didn't really get a launch date, did it yet?
I think so. I'm not sure though. I could be wrong. Does it not say sort of like autumn time?
But
Maybe no specific launch date there. Hey, this is the map with
I did play. I think I got a bundle of the first 2 games on. Is that PS4? I think I'm not sure.
Oh, I've never played any of those Metro games. I've never played any of them, so it'll all be new to me. This is the map with the dolphins, but I don't know where they are. Do you know where the dolphins are? Maybe you could lead me to the dolphins.
Is there a dolphin on here? I know there's turtles.
Oh no, there's turtles on the beach, but I think this is where the dolphins are on this map. I'm not sure.
Is there?
I could be wrong.
Oh.
I've never found them, so I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, I only ever found the turtles on here.
Oh yeah, I found the turtles on the beach and stuff.
I know there's the whales on the Antarctic level.
Yeah, and a killer whale as well, and there's a whale on the Norway as well, and the sharks. I do like the sharks in Norway.
If it'd be anywhere, but you think it'd be kind of like out a little bit around this island, maybe.
I can see a turtle on the beach over there, or maybe it's just a rock actually.
Could be. They're damn fine bricks, them. In hibernation, they're very fine for a few bricks.
Let's go, speed.
Oh, come on.
Race you to those palm trees over there.
Oh, this is a good pace.
Good workout, innit?
Yeah. We'll have to try a race to finish off. It is a turtle. Yay.
That is a turtle, yeah, that definitely is a turtle. Hello, turtle dude.
Oh.
How's it going? Turtle, where's
Guess
the
the cardio
dolphin
doing,
at,
doesn't
mate?
it?
Where's the dolphins at, turtle dude?
Yeah. See, this is the thing, like, you know, we're becoming the older generation now, but it's like our parents back in, you know, the 80s and 90s. It's like, oh, video games, it's like, you know, it's not being social playing video games, and it's like, you never learn anything, but I learned so much from bloody video games. Yeah, it was like, and you think VR, oh, putting your headset on, you're hiding from everybody, but no, some of the most social experience and fulfilling in my life at the moment is things like this, but just getting to chat with people about games, you know, while playing said games.
I had a Quest for a while, that was quite good for socials, but I got rid of it because they changed the name to Meta, and I'm quite reactionary, so...
Yeah.
The very night that they did that
yeah.
press conference and started talking about the metaverse and stuff, I was like, nah, I'm selling this.
It's like with social media. My Facebook is my personal Facebook, but that's now linked, because obviously Meta own Instagram, that's linked with my Insta. My Insta is still kind of personal, but it's not like, you know, the close family net, you know, of Facebook.
Yeah.
So I am the hippie pickle on Insta. I have got a Facebook page for my channel and everything, but it's only got 1 follower, which is me. Because I don't particularly use it, and but I constantly, the only notification I get on Facebook these days is that page getting new views. So people are obviously, you know, may have seen me and looking to see if I'm on Facebook, but see I'm not active on there. But I posted my last couple of reviews on there just in case. But I mainly Twitter's my, you know, or X, but I refuse to call it bloody X.
I don't do Facebook either, so I can't join up and give you an extra follower. But
yeah, but that's it. I'm not updating it. You know, Twitter and Discord. You know, I use Discord a lot, so I don't have my own, well, I do have my own Discord, but that's for mine and Kelly, my wife's free company, the Vault Hunters.
Okay.
So that's on Final Fantasy 14 online.
Nice.
So
new Final Fantasy coming soon, isn't there?
Eh?
It's a new Final Fantasy coming soon as well.
Not that far away. I don't know if the DLC, the second DLC for 16's come out yet. 16 was so good. The only 2 games that have took me out of VR well, I lie, there's 3, but mainly 2 games what took me out of VR in the last, since PSVR 2 came out, both being Final Fantasy games. I first stopped to play Final Fantasy 16, and then I stopped to play Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth.
That's the only one I've played, is the remake of Final Fantasy 7. I've played.
I tell you what, in terms of technical ability, 16's the better game because it's got less technical flaws, whereas like there's a lot of technical flaws with Rebirth.
Yeah.
But all the way through it, some of the summons, the icons, you know, the dominance on 16, because they're called dominance on 16. You do these epic battles, and it's all like flying or jumping around different areas, and it's a quick time event, you know. But all the time I was playing, I was thinking, God, that would just be so fantastic to be in VR, looking around all the explosions and stuff going on. And I wanted just a third-person VR. I'm fine with that. It doesn't have to be first-person experiences all the time for me. And some people are like, well, that's not VR. But it's like, I'm perfectly happy to be in the world looking around. Yeah. And I think with Rebirth, PSVR 2 would fix the game. It doesn't need PlayStation Pro to fix the frame rate and graphical fidelity. PSVR 2 could do it because of the dynamic foveated rendering. Yeah. It's, you know, you lower texture on everything you're not looking at, and it would run smoother frame rate. Everywhere you're looking is going to be highest quality. Why not just put a bit of third person mode into it?
There's a bit of a sleeper one which I'm really looking forward to, is that Human Fall Flat, because that game is really funny, and it'll be extra funny in VR.
And that's good to see though, because that was a mod, and they actually bought the mod.
Yeah.
You know, and that's good. That is really good to see.
Hopefully we'll get more of that stuff.
Oh yeah, it's, you know, the guys at Impact Reality and Flat to VR. You know, Wes Dillon of course, and Miles obviously works for him now as well. Miles Dyer. They're doing great work, and it's exciting. You know, it's like, you're going to get games like Trombone Champ, but I'm hoping Flat Out's going to be really good. But the big test for Flat Out for me is going to be if it has the darts, because the darts mode in it, and it's actually first-person VR. So you're driving along the obstacle course, hit the ramp, and then eject yourself out the windscreen into the dartboard. In VR, that's gonna test your VR legs, but I want to do it. You know, they could put blinders on, comfort settings for people if you need it, but I want to see it. That's what I want.
Did you try the flying cars in GT7 when that was a thing, when they had the physics?
Oh no, I saw Jammy's video when he was bouncing the car up. I didn't try it.
Little school of fish here underneath me.
I can't remember coming out this far before.
I'm looking for the dolphin, I can't find him. I've never found him. I don't know where he is. I think he's on this map. Maybe he's not on this map.
I know there was an area in the Norway one you weren't supposed to go, but you could get around the out of bounds never went, and you could get kind of behind where you could normally get to, because you could see the textures were just like basic textures, you know.
Little school of fishies down there beneath you. You see them? In the kelp there.
Oh yeah.
I can't stick my head under the water because I'll fall off my bed. That wouldn't be a good look.
You know, one thing what could really like elevate things like this eventually is like the water looks great, the interactions, and just the haptics. The haptics are so good, just the gentle. Yeah, the haptics are good. You know, they really are. Feels like you're pushing it all through water, really. But if they could get the water to actually be particle water, so you would actually have particles dripping off. You know, your oars. That would be like the ultimate immersion.
Well, you do see the splashes when you go in.
Yeah, there's splashes, but it is generally like an effect.
Yeah. Yeah, I noticed you weren't too impressed with the sparklers last night on.
Well, yeah, same again. That was a 2D image. You know.
Yeah. You were trying to write your name, weren't you?
But of course, it's that
kids.
You know. Well, this was a thing. Things like that cost money. That kind of detail costs money. And I had a conversation with the one of the senior creative producers of Survivor Man. Actually, sent me an email and had a bit of discussion with him, because I'd mentioned things like footprints would have been really good, and he said it was actually on the wish list to do it, but the technicalities of it and how to build it, it's a lot of work, and which is, would increase the budget a lot more. So, and then just other little bits. But I think with that game, it's optimization as well, because it was built for the Quest 2. So it's about optimization. It's like when you're doing, I don't know if you've seen it, well, you were there, weren't you? But when you're doing poking the holes, and it's very geometric, the holes. They're not like, proper kind of caving. But he said, obviously, you can't do anything more complicated on that processor,
No, I get it, man. There's a manta ray down there, but it's so far down you can barely see it.
But it's things like that which, I never get what I would say influenced by, I'm always believe in being truthful about stuff, and but I definitely I'm more mindful because I'm writing a review for it at the moment. Well, I started it a week ago, and I've edited 3 videos since then before getting around to finishing that. But I'm more mindful having the information he's given me about how I'm discussing it and and talking about it and the kind of the score. It's not. I wouldn't say it's particularly affecting my score, but I might give it a bit more consideration with my score because of what I now know.
Everything that comes out now, it always gets improved over time with patches and stuff. Anyway, like everything.
But I'm one of those. I believe in being fair, and I always feel like any criticism should always be constructive.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's not. And I don't go into these shocked thumbnails. Worst game ever, and then go into a tirade of stuff. And there's quite a big UK UK streamer at the moment, and I can agree with him on a lot of stuff, but there's other stuff he can be really kind of harsh. Yeah. But then sometimes the harshness is fair because he's like, it's kind of you need to fix this.
There is a little bit of shovelware on the PlayStation Store.
Oh yeah,
they're just like really stuff that you wouldn't really look at, unless it was super cheap. Like.
Well, that's the thing is that I picked up like VR Pigeons for 39 pence, and it's like I would not have paid. I think it's only like £3 anyway, or $3.99, but I want to pay $3.99 for it. It's like
I've heard that one. The streets really not.
Yeah, and down and out as well,
Yeah. Although I quite like the idea of down and out. If I hadn't read anything about it or seen anything about it, I probably would have bought it.
Well, yeah, because it makes you think of games like, do you remember like State of Emergency on PS2? It was published by Rockstar, but it made you think because Rockstar was doing all Grand Theft Autos around that time. It made you think it's like this is Grand Theft Auto, but it was like a cheap man's Grand Theft Auto, just doing big street battles, And that's what I thought when I saw it, but then it was apparently just trash. I had an opportunity for a free copy of that, and I took the Room VR as an option instead.
Yeah, cool. The Room VR is pretty cool, man.
Yeah, I've got a video. I've got it all prepared. It's probably going to put it out on the channel maybe tomorrow, I think.
I've got quite a few games that I've bought and I haven't actually played yet, so I must get around to clearing my backlog as well.
Dude, I picked Stilt up when it was £1.59.
And
I've still not played Stilt
this week.
Hey?
There's a new multiplayer mode coming to that this week.
Oh yes. Well, that's another one. Yeah.
They're making it like Splatoon, where you kind of have to cover the places in paint, So
that'd be kind of cool. I probably want to get play a bit of the game myself and like do a first impressions type video, and then I could I wouldn't mind checking out the multiplayer in that as well.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And obviously, when it's at that sort of price, it's a no-brainer, and then you just pick it up.
Well, it's like, what can I say, Rusty? It's this is just chill, man. This is like just a nice chill evening. Just it's been nice talking to someone new, talking VR, talking gaming, and this actually it's a good interview game. Like Walkabout. Walkabout's a really good interview type game. You can just
Walkabout's one of the ones I'm saying I haven't actually played it much. I must get that installed again. I've got it. I just haven't played it much.
It's same. Well, I try to keep up with the courses when they come out. And the last one I played was the Wallace and Gromit. Played that with a couple of guys. What we regularly play with.
I have the season pass, but I don't think that one's included in the season pass. I think.
No, yeah, he only went up to a certain point when you bought the pass.
Yeah.
Or the hole-in-one bundle, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's been some great ones.
It's really, really good. I just haven't played it enough,
The only one what didn't overly resonate with me, what they've done since I got the game, is I wasn't that keen on the Around the World in 80 Days. I was excited for it, but it wasn't quite what I and quite a lot of other people envisioned it was going to be.
I wasn't expecting like.
Yeah, I was kind of expecting like being in a in a mini golf centre, but and having the 18 holes all based on different locations, like the Taj Mahal and and the Eiffel Tower, but it's all basically in the Eiffel Tower, and there's a little bit of a theme in some of them, but it's very vague.
I like the Atlantis one because I just like sea stuff, you know. So.
The Atlantis, of course, is good.
Was pretty cool. Yeah.
And I know some people disliked the Labyrinth, but Labyrinth is my childhood. My childhood. I love the Labyrinth.
Is that the Jim Henson thing with the
It is, yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
David Bowie. Come on, it's like you grew up in the 80s. You know more about David Bowie's package than his wife.
The babe. Yeah, I remember it now.
Power of the hoodoo, the voodoo.
I was thinking of Dark Crystal. I was the one that I was imaging Dark Crystal
well, that's the thing.
Than Labyrinth.
This is the thing with Walkabout. They've just put in the Fraggle Rock avatar pack. Yeah, they're putting the avatar pack, but it's like, why not a Fraggle Rock course? But it's like the Dark Crystal. I would absolutely buy the shit out of that for a Dark Crystal themed course.
That'd be sweet. Fraggle Rock's sweet as well. Like,
did you actually watch the Age of Resistance? The Dark Crystal on Netflix.
Nah, I don't think I did right now. Is that an anime thing?
No, it's made like it originally was. It's like a mini series. And it's the prequel. It's the prequel to the Dark Crystal, showing you when the Gelflings were plenty, when the Skeksis were then first taking off and doing their evil deeds.
Well, I will check it out because I do have a Netflix subscription.
But that's the thing, they've kept it faithful because there's a little bit of CGI in there for certain effects, of course, using modern technology. But the puppets, it is still mostly animatronics and puppeteers. So that's why it feels so nice. But the bad news is, I think it got canned for the second season. What is wrong with Americans?
No, they didn't like it. Didn't go.
No, that's the thing. They get picked up by these big American companies, and it's kind of like, and then they get dropped. There's so many great things. They don't give it chance to develop. It's like Firefly. Firefly was a travesty. If you're into sci-fi, I loved Firefly.
And of course, an old girlfriend of mine used to love Firefly, mate. I wasn't that into it, but she loved it, man.
And we did get a bit of closure with Serenity, but it's like, that's better than nothing. It was the same with Farscape. I love Farscape. It was a great bloody series. And that got kind of wrapped up, at least with the miniseries. But I hate it when they just kind of like, they leave it on a kind of cliffhanger, and then it's never going to get finished.
You never find out what happens.
Yeah. Amazon did it with. I discovered Paper Girls. Did you see Paper Girls on Amazon?
No, I haven't seen that either. Mate.
It's basically, that could have been like Amazon's, Stranger Things-esque type show. It's a group of girls, Paper Girls, and they travel back in time, and I think they start going through different time periods during it. But it kind of set all the scene, and because no one watched it in the initial month or so, they thought, it's not successful,
No, yeah.
It's like, give it a chance.
I must say, I'm not a big man for TV shows anyway. I don't watch a lot of TV.
Well, there's so many subscription services at the minute. It's like I keep going. The only one I pay for is Netflix, because I get it through my Sky package, but I am paying £4 a month for the advert-free one, which is still cheaper than Netflix itself, which is like $6.99 or $7.99.
Netflix, I have a subscription which I'm still paying for, but I've actually forgotten what the password is, so I don't have it on the PlayStation. I can get it up on the laptop because it just comes up automatically on the laptop, but I don't know what my password is for PlayStation.
So the thing what bugs me about Amazon is not everything on Amazon is on Amazon. It's like you get Netflix and everything on Netflix you can watch. Everything on Disney you can watch. But it's like, there's so many branches to how Amazon's system works.
Yeah, they want you to sign up for all sorts of different subscriptions as well.
Well, yeah, it's like when I was watching Fear the Walking Dead, I'd kind of started binging it, and I got to a certain point, and then I kind of caught up to where the new series was coming out, and it was you had to rent it or buy the season,
Yeah.
And then, cheeky, but you waited an extra 6 months, and then it would then go on to Prime. So I generally was never up to date with it. I just watched it when it came out for free.
It's a bit cheeky doing that, isn't it, when you're already paying a subscription?
You're really losing track of time, but I can't remember ever paddling this far around here before.
I'll tell you what, we'll get to this little island over here, and then we'll have a race to the tunnel. I'll go through the tunnel. And then
I think we should do. I don't even know what time we're on. We should do an actual race.
I don't think you can actually do races though, can you?
Can you not?
I think you have to sort of say, right, we'll go start here and we'll race to there, but I don't think you can actually do races in multiplayer yet. I think that's the way it works.
Well, we can press the button and see what happens.
Yeah, definitely try it. And then I'm going to need a cigarette. My nicotine receptors are going.
Yeah. Alternative herbal remedies are available from your good
They are,
stockists.
oh my god, is that the dolphin? No,
Whoa,
it's a
whoa.
massive manta ray. I thought it was the dolphin for
Oh.
a minute. There's a massive manta ray down there. But I thought I'd found the dolphin for a sec. I got all excited.
Yeah, I swear down, but you go the other way around the island. You get to the jungle, don't you?
Yeah, I believe so, yeah.
But it used to. I'm sure you used to go so far this way, and it used to kind of stop you. Oh yeah, the manta ray's there. Yeah,
Yeah, you see
that is big, isn't it?
It's a biggie, yeah, it's a monster. But still no dolphin. I will eventually
So
see
cool.
this dolphin, I swear. I know it's here somewhere. Right, kind of line up with me to see if you can get level, and we'll have a little race to the tunnel.
Right, hang on.
That is a beautiful game, this man. It really is.
Yeah. So once you get into the rhythm of it, I actually do find doing it properly is less tiring than the bicycle anyway.
Just doing the.
Yeah, just basically doing like a hand pedaling. Yeah.
Yeah. Are you ready to rock?
Hang on. Get myself steady. So we're going into the tunnel or just round the rock?
Other side of the tunnel. We have to go through the tunnel. First man through the tunnel wins.
Right.
3, 2, 1,
go. Oh, he's going for it.
Oh, I'm flying now, mate.
Oh, God, this is. Oh,
I've got to steer a little bit.
God, I was trying to bicycle. No, my hand went weird. Paddle boat.
I can sense victory coming.
Oh, late bloomer. Oh, that was a photo finish. That was nearly a photo finish.
Oh, were you dead close, were you? I couldn't see where you were behind me.
Dude, I was right outside here.
Cool. Well, that was fun. I've got to admit, I did go full bicycle mode there.
You based, like the black bit on the end of your kayak. You were basically that far in front of me.
Oh, that was a close one. That was good fun though.
Oh,
Cool.
that is cool. Well, how do you know I was a milkman? Well, because I've said it on a channel, I deliver the milky goodness.
Oh, is that what you're doing at the minute? Are you a milkman?
Yeah. For my sins.
Ah, cool, man.
Well, I lost my previous job during the pandemic. Won't go into the details of that, but so I had to kind of check what was there, and I just applied to it. It's got a bit easier because the problem with it before is we didn't work Tuesday nights and Saturday nights, but you are technically in work every day of the week. Because you're coming home Saturday morning, you go in work Sunday night, and then on a Tuesday,
do they still exist?
No, it's a flatbed transit.
Oh, okay.
With a big bed on the back and then fridges on the back as well. Yeah, I wasn't really feeling like I ever got time off because I was in work every day of the week, and we've just gone to a 4-day week. So now I work Sunday night and Monday night, which is Monday, Tuesday deliveries. Don't work Tuesday night, and then I go in Wednesday night and Thursday night, which is Thursday, Friday delivery, because I start about 9 o'clock and then I get in about 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. That's sweet.
But now actually at the weekend, like I didn't work last night. I'm not working tonight, so I do actually get a weekend now.
I'm actually employmentally challenged at the minute. So,
employmentally challenged.
I've got lots of time on my hands. Yeah, I was working in school last year, but they didn't need me this year. They didn't have as many SEN kids in, so.
Well, I'm one of those. I'm a jack of all trades, master of none. Over them video games, but I don't get paid for this shit. Someone pay me to play video games.
More people sub to your channel, man. You need more subs. You need like 100,000 subs or something. You'll start making some money.
No, but I've said it on the video, and I'll always say it again. It's not my goal. It would be nice, but the amount of work you've got to put in to make a living, because I know how much work Brian over at Without Parole does, and I'm earning more money as a milkman. I know rates are different in states and stuff, and we're in rip-off Britain, but if I was earning that kind of amount, I couldn't afford to run the household because my wife doesn't work. So you can't run the household. I've got to have a job. But I've said, if I do get to a point where, suddenly got a lot more people, if I do something like Patreon, then, it'll just help me play for games, really.
Well, until recently, I thought it was just on me summer holidays, but it turns out I'm not going back to school this year, so I'm looking for something else now at the minute. But something will turn up, I'm not too bothered.
Well, I know how long we've been going because my recording thing just popped up. We've been going 55 minutes.
55, is that long enough for you?
Yeah.
Well, it was really nice to meet you, man. Nice to get talking to you. I know I've been chatting to you on the chat things before, but it's usually I'm drunk and talking a load of nonsense, So
no,
nice
well, dude, every time it's like, and that's the thing. I could talk to myself happily for hours on end. That's fine. But when you've got people to talk to or point things out, it's like, well, doing the Into the Radio stream, I checked back and I can't remember who said it. I had a few different people pop in and someone give me a tip on.
Vogel give you a good tip on.
Vogel, yes, Vogelsoft. Thank you. Vagelsoft. Holding the button to bring it up. So yeah, stuff like that is really good to kind of discover it, and it just brings up conversations while you're actually gaming. And I love it. So, but. Yes, Rusty, my man, it's been an absolute pleasure. And we'll have
absolutely. Nice to meet you, buddy.
I've got other stuff. I'll talk to you more on Discord and just find out what other games we've got. And we'll.
We should
like
call
more
some
multiplayer.
Legendary Tales sometime because I've not got very.
Dude,
far
I've only just basically started it.
Well, there you go. I've not started it either, so that'd be a good one to get into together because I've not really played it either. So.
Yeah, I've only basically started a bit. Well, that'd be good. So, right, I will say my goodbyes. So.
I shall plug out and let you do your outro.
All right, and dude, been an absolute pleasure though, and I'll speak to you later.
Man.
Take it easy.
Cheers, mate. Bye now.
It's really struggle to get out of the menu, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm still in the party, dude. Give me a second.
Is it in VR? I've done that so many times. Oh, you're levitating.
Long goodbyes. I'm not in the game anymore. I did close the game. So.
Oh. Right. So there we go. That was just such a. Just spent an hour there with Rusty, just talking and just having a nice chat while just enjoying this game. And this is the kind of thing Kayak's really good for, because you might think there's not much, is there much of a game to Kayak if you're not doing like online racing, but it's just nice to chill with someone, just talk about stuff and just relax. And a bit of a race, close call at the end there, but. I hope you do enjoy my content and engage with me. Leave a comment in the comments section. Tell me what you're playing. Tell me if there's anything else you want me to have a look at, something I might be not aware of, something I've not covered on the channel yet. I've got quite a few games which I've not actually done coverage of yet. There's quite a lot I still haven't downloaded, but I'm slowly getting through. But if there's anything, and multiplayer stuff, anybody's up for a game at some point, I'm more than happy to just spend an hour, and just sit down and actually get some games on and actually play some multiplayer stuff. It's good content as well. But yeah, do hit that like button. Consider hitting that subscribe button. And until the next time, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Peace and love. Bye bye.
Something that we'll never forget.